Hi guys, I'm David with MediaUnlock.net, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Think Tank Airport Accelerator bag. Now, previously my go-to bag at this size was my low pro bag, even though I've been doing a lot of work with Think Tank over the years. And I really also like the Mind Shift Gear bags as well, but that is more geared for hiking and outdoors. I needed a bag that I could travel with, that was comfortable, that could hold a lot of equipment. And I needed to upgrade from the low pro because low pro was getting old and it just wasn't covering all the bases that I needed it to cover. So I hit up Think Tank as usual and asked them if they could send a bag out for me to review, play around with, and see what I thought of it. And so this is what I decided to grab from them, was the Airport Accelerator bag. This bag has far exceeded what I expected it to be able to do. One of the biggest and nicest things about this bag is how much you can fit into it. So in this video, what we're going to be doing is just going over all the pockets and just kind of showing you guys what all can fit in there. And then in part two, which we'll add a link up right here, and then of course there'll be a link at the end of the video, we will actually show you all the equipment that we put into this bag on a daily basis for jobs. This bag is great for videographers, photographers, the hybrid videographer, photographer. I've even seen this bag used for on-set flash studio flash setup with like Einstein flashes by Paul C. Buff. It fits like 2 or 3 of those in here because this bag is, as you guys can see, it's very deep and it has a lot of ways that you can add accessories to it. So let's just kind of start from the top and work our way down and talk about what's so great about this bag. One of the first things that you probably are thinking, it being called the Airport Accelerator, is that yes, you are going to be able to carry this on in most airports. When you get on, most airlines are going to allow you to carry this onto the plane with you so that you're able to keep your valuable equipment with you. One of the other nice things is on the side, you have a lock built into this. Yes. So not only can you carry this in, if for some reason you get detached from your bag or it's you know, something where you're just kind of keeping an eye on it, this will deter thieves a little bit. It's not going to be a you know, end all be lock, but it is going to deter people from maybe trying to get into your bag and stealing stuff out of it. They're going to have to take the whole bag, and then they could use any number of items to break through this and get into your bag. But this is just a precautionary lock, and it's really nice that they have it. I mean, it's better than not having one. Someone that I had seen and on a blog post had written that what he does is if he travels so much, he takes naps in airports because of these layovers, and so he uses that to attach around his ankle or his arm so if someone tries to take it from him while he's asleep, that will wake him up and hopefully his stuff will be safe. Up at the top, you've got a little pocket right up here, as you can see. And this is where I keep my business cards, or you could keep other trinkets and things. As you see, a few business cards fell out. Now, behind, or on top of that pocket, I should say, and we'll see if you guys can see this right here, there is an actual card slot right here, and I could put it. I just find it easier to get my cards in and out this way than having to put it in here, but you can fit your cards, or maybe you got cards from somebody, you're on a business trip. It's a great place to put your cards, which I really like. That's something that I've noticed that Think Tank does with a lot of their bags, is they add a slot in for your business cards. As a photographer, being able to advertise and give people cards and letting them know about you so they can go check your work out or pass it on to somebody else so you can get hired for work is important. So I always keep cards in every bag. So whenever I go out and for a job, depending on whatever type of job that is, that depends what type of bag I'm going to use. I have like 4 or 5 different bags for 4 or 5 different types of photography or videography. There are cards in every single bag, so I'm never caught my pants down not having a card. So, you know, it's really good to have a business card. You've got a nice handle right here. You also have a secondary handle off here to the right side of the bag, which is really nice. So allowing you to carry it as is like this, or you can carry it like this. On the side here, you've got what I call Molly. I don't know exactly if they have their own name for it. It has Velcro built into some of these pieces right here. The really nice thing about that is you can add accessories here. You've also got this pouch right here. I usually keep a battery bank. These days, having a battery bank to keep your stuff charged is very important. But it does come with a strap that allows you to attach like a you know, a smaller carbon fiber tripod, and so you're able to put the tripod here and then strap it in with the strap that they give you. So you are able to have a tripod as you travel. Now, anybody that is a serious traveling photographer, I highly suggest you look into buying a carbon fiber tripod, something that compacts to a really small size, but can still give, you know, almost 6 feet, 5.5, 6 feet of length once it's fully extended. This is going to help you out. Plus, it's very lightweight, being carbon fiber. They aren't cheap, but they're really good tripods to have, and that's the type of tripod I use whenever I'm traveling, especially when I'm backpacking or hiking or doing any kind of landscape work. All right, so up here in the front, you have a little pocket here, and as you can see, we've got places to put pins, another business card slot in here if you wanted to do that. Again, you just use trinkets. You can also attach stuff to that. Maybe you've got keys, so you're able to attach keys here. And any number of things that you may want to put up here. You've got some Velcro, so if you want to, you've got a back pocket here, as you can see, and you can kind of secure something there, and then you've got this main pocket up here in the front, and you're able to put stuff there. So, which is very, very nice. So now we open our next pocket here, and this pocket's actually pretty awesome. So you have a pocket for an iPad, and we can just slide the iPad in right there. So now your iPad's nice and secure, and this pocket is very deep. As you can see, I can go all the way to the bottom of the bag, so I have all this extra room. So on top of that, let's say I need a reflector. Not an issue. I can throw my reflector there all the way to the bottom. I have a laptop, 13-inch, and then I can stuff my laptop in there, my charger, and then I can zip that up. Or I could throw my charger up here in one of these front pockets. And again, with their zippers, their zipper design, I guess not really design as much as how high quality those zippers are. They can take a beating. I have Think Tank bags that are like 4 or 5 years old that literally look brand new. They just hold up so well. And that's not just because they send me free gear to test out and review. It's because this is really honestly my favorite bag company that I've ever worked with. As you notice, we don't work with a lot of other bag companies because Think Tank, well, they're just so awesome. Anyway, so as you can see, you're able to put all that stuff in there. And we'll take it back out here. And we haven't even gotten into the main compartment, which is going to be able to, you're just going to be amazed at the amount of equipment you can get into the main compartment. That's what I love about this bag so much, is that I'm able to really have the versatile of being a videographer and a photographer and making this a really nice hybrid bag for that very specific reason. So let's open up the main compartment here. And we'll just start from up here. As you notice, you've got 3 little mesh pockets. Now I like to keep batteries. Usually I carry a Canon T3i and a Canon 6D. T3i is the backup. Mostly I shoot with the Canon 6D. And I keep the batteries here for the T3i and chargers for both the 6D and the T3i. And then all my batteries for the 6D here. And then I keep a lot of my trinkets and other small things that I may use or need right here on this top pocket, which is really nice. And then you can just zip them. Now let's flip to this side. We have this huge compartment that can be organized or set up depending on what you need. The first compartment we want to look at is where you can actually take a camera body and attach a lens, and you can stick it right here. I usually have the Canon 60. Of course, I'm shooting on that right now. I have the Canon 60 with the 24 to 105 that I usually sit right here. And then I usually put my 70-200 here, but here's the really awesome thing. I can take this piece off right here. If you run 2 different bodies, maybe you run the 24 to 70, which is a very common lens, and then a 70-200, another common lens that a lot of photographers use. And I'm able to just take this and slide it in here, as you can see, and now I can have 2 camera bodies, 2 lenses pre-set up, so I'm able to get out and shoot as quick as I possibly need to. Again, for me, I run the Canon T3i. I just set it right here, and I close off this compartment. You could also, there's a piece for this too if you want to close this piece off, and you could just put something here, and you could just put your body here if you are one of those people that likes to connect your lens to your body. You know, you like to break it up and then reconnect as needed depending on what you're doing. And then I would just take the 7200 and I put it here. We are going to have a second video, again, I'll put a link in right here, where I'm going to actually show you everything that I have in this bag on a day-to-day basis, and so you can really see how much fits in there. Another really cool thing to notice about this bag, this is a 70 to 200, and actually I'm just going to disconnect it from the lens real quick. And look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but look, that's about 3 inches. So you can almost put a 7200 vertical into the bag and then almost be able to close the bag. I mean, that's amazing. That being said, I mean, that's how deep this bag is. You can stack stuff on top of stuff in this bag. You're going to be able to get most all the equipment you need for a traveling photographer, and even for someone that does like landscape and astrophotography, which is really big for me. I have this lens specifically for commercial work. I bought this for weddings, portraitures. This lens was purchased just for commercial work. So this is not something I would necessarily bring with me or need when I'm shooting landscape and or astrophotography. Every once in a while I use it for time lapse, but not often. But again, that's just how deep the bag is, and that's what I think is so amazing about this bag, is that you're able to take it on an airplane. You have a lot of depth and you have a lot of room to put stuff in. Now, of course, every think tank bag comes with a rain jacket, which is awesome. If you don't need the rain jacket, you could place it somewhere else in the bag, even on the side pocket over here if you wanted to, allowing you to have an extra spot for another lens. And you can rearrange all this as needed. So again, we're able to get a 7200 here, Canon T3i body, 60, 24 to 105. I put my wireless lav system, which I've got right here, using it at the moment, but I take my wireless lav system, my transmitter and receiver, and I fit those right here. Back here I keep 2 flashes and some triggers. I use my 14mm goes here, 24 to 70 goes here, or 28 to 75 goes here. Usually we'll throw a 50mm in here, 24 to 70, and then you just have all this extra room for, you could throw another body here. Again, the way things stack, you could stack stuff on top of each other. And that's what we're going to talk about in part 2 of the video. We're actually going to have everything laid out on the table. We're going to have the bag, and we're going to put stuff into the bag so you guys can physically see what all goes into the bag. So this is my review of the Think Tank Airport Accelerator bag. I've said this about other bags, and I feel like I just keep saying it every time I get a new bag from Think Tank. But this is my go-to bag now, and this will probably be my bag over the next couple of years. I don't foresee myself switching bags or needing a different bag. I guess other things to mention, you do have your straps here. You've got like a place where you could put a cell phone. You could attach stuff here. You know, depending on what you needed, you're able to slide down this depending on how tall or short you are, where your chest sits at. You're able to slide this down, up and down. So you have all this, you have nice padding on the back. You have a waist rig here. And then again, you've got these little pockets to put other trinkets or whatever you need in there. So this bag is also very comfortable for what it is. So you're getting a lot of space. You're being able to take this on an airplane. It's very comfortable. It's a reasonably priced bag. Think Tank makes amazing quality stuff, and I don't say that just because they do send me stuff out to review. I say it because this is my favorite bag company. They just make amazing quality stuff. Anyways, there'll be a link again at the end of this, so you guys can go check it out on their website. Again, anytime you buy something through Think Tank's website, we get a little bit of commission that does help Media Unlocked keep chugging along day in and day out. You can follow us on Facebook at Media Unlocked, Twitter. Go to our blog. We'll have a blog write-up of this, so if you want to check out that, we will add a link to the blog write-up right after the link to the bag. And then again, we'll add a third link so you guys can watch us put a bunch of equipment in this and you can see how much this bag can really fit. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys next time. Hey guys, if you'd like to check out our website where we have all kinds of fun and exciting blogs, videos, and extra information that isn't on our YouTube page, click right here. If you'd like to talk to us or contact us and kind of take a look at all the different stuff that we have going on, we've kind of funneled it all through our Facebook. You can hit our Facebook page right here and follow us or like us. Now, if you like to look at cool pictures and behind the scenes stuff, we do that on Instagram right here. So go on and follow us on Instagram. And of course, we got our cute little bird right here, Mr. Twitter, and you can follow us as we do our short tweets.